Gone but not forgotten, Smokey Hollow, the African-American neighborhood founded in the 1890s in Tallahassee, was thriving with a barbershop, stores, and juke joints. Jazz musicians Nat and Cannonball Adderley grew up there. It was a vibrant part of town, rich in history. Ever heard of Wallace Amos? Well, how about famous Amos cookies? The creator of one of the world's most famous cookies lived in Smokey Hollow. 71 years young, Tallahassee resident Rosetta Griffin remembers the days of Smokey Hollow as some of the happiest days of her life.
My family moved to Smokey Hollow in 1942. I was a baby, and I grew up there, went to school. It was like a family community. Everybody got along. Everybody was like family. So to me, it was wonderful because that's what we knew.
She lived here on St. Augustine Street with her grandmother, cousin, and sister for years. And although her home in the Smokey Hollow community was eventually destroyed in the 1960s to expand development in the downtown area, the memories of the tight-knit, friendly community remain. Today, there is a rebirth of Smokey Hollow. Once completed, these structures, called spirit houses, will resemble the shotgun-style homes that once filled the community. You'll be able to step back in time and learn all about this historic part of town. Students at Lively Technical Center are helping to preserve the history as well, renovating an old barber shop.
We're excited about getting this set up and having our hands touch it and work on it and everything and being a part of it. And that's where the excitement is for us.
Keith Moore, the carpentry instructor at the school, believes the barbershop dates back to the 1930s or 40s. Moore says getting the building back to its historic character has been quite the task because they can't find any old photos of the shop. So they've tracked down those who still remember the barbershop in Smokey Hollow.
They told us it was a one-man operation. It was just one barber chair, a couple of chairs for people to sit in while they waited for him to get done with one customer. Had one mirror in it. A lot of people have told me that when you know how the barbershop, you take the mirror and look at the back of your hair and everything. His mirror was just a piece of broken mirror, and he'd let the people hold it and they'd have to look at the back of their hair. He really didn't have a nice finished mirror per se with it, and then had one sink in it, had an old potbelly stove in it for heat.
They plan to replace the siding, add windows, along with a tin roof. Keith says he's enjoying the project, and the payoff will be students showing off their work to their families when it's on display at Cascades Park. He says he's honored to rebuild history.